It is the best show in town. It is the best LGBTQI issue. So darling, why haven't you subscribed? Monday to Thursday, bringing you breaking news Wahala. On Friday, sex, education. And Saturday, burning questions. You know, all those questions you've been thinking of asking. Saturday is the day for you, darling. Ask your questions about religion, your questions about what you want to know about us, your question about anything. You can access anything on Saturdays doing burning questions. And you know one thing, you could to be the lucky winner to win our giveaways on Saturdays. And on Sundays, to crown it all, we have the market woman and shade girl. So darling, why do you want to miss out on all these interesting things? Help this channel by clicking the subscribe button.
Welcome to Kiro Talk. Well, we have today's show extremely sad, and we decided to start with the latest news first. But on this week, on every episode on Kiro Talk, we basically be talking about community members that have died, and just try and give our 2 cents on it and what we think that should be the call for action. But let's start with the biggest story, basically of today. I'm thinking this week, this will be the biggest story of Dave, a popular community member that was killed. Dave even made his way to popular blogs like Instablog Nigeria and many other blogs. Now, the story has been extremely sketchy. We do not know what to say now. We do not know what to think. We do not know what to do. Everything is just, how would I put it? We do not even know what is the concrete information anymore. So we'll drop a link, an anonymous link, be pinned on this YouTube channel for those that have more information to what is happening or what has happened to Dave, for you to tell us more. Because on this show, we seek to find the truth and we seek for community members to be safe. That is just an intro for us here. My name is Marvelous Achafu Kelechi. I'm your host, as usual, and I'm always joined by Chimerezi Henry Awunaya in our Toronto studios in Canada. Welcome, Chimerezi. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Mr. Chafu. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? I know it is a Saturday. Well, we're hanging on. We're doing what we can do, our very best.
It's extremely sad. Not even a sad day. It's a sad week, but keep it pushing. So first of all, we'll put you guys some of the videos. We will have to blur them, obviously, because these videos, we would like to warn you, contains graphic content, and also we'll also put some screenshots out there for you guys to see. So just watch so that you guys know what we're talking about, and when we come back, we'll talk more. This is the Kiro Talk.
Oh yeah. We'll put it here. Stop of this.
Amazing. Nobody will watch that video and not be extremely saddened. We know we talked about serial killers in the LGBTQI community, but it seems like this is becoming an epidemic, or more like a pandemic. Chimerezi, what is happening?
To be honest, to be very honest, we need to take security measures. We need to call a state of emergency and call that state of emergency now. And why do I say a state of emergency? A state of emergency is when everything is on lock and key. Lock and key, that only the most important things are treated. Just like when we had the lockdown. Apart from your groceries and your doctor's appointment, you weren't supposed to do any other thing. That is the state the community needs to activate now. If you are either in anybody's house or you're planning on going on a hookup, or you just watching this and you just scroll through, I feel this is a high time we all have one sense, compassion and sympathy respect for those who have died, respect for the family, because from the stories we heard, this person didn't come out to his family. It is a shock now that their father and mother, his father rather, and mother and siblings are finding out about the sexuality of their child in the most despicable manner, in a gruesome, no, this is what they call a gruesome murder case. It is high time we activate the emergency case. um if you're on WhatsApp groups, very important, it's high time you either leave those WhatsApp group, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram groups. Admin should please censor all the people in those groups. I know it's impossible to censor 200, 1,000, 2,000 people, but at the same time, a censor, a yearly censor, a monthly censor has to be done, that the people who are in these groups say who, claiming to be who they are truly who they are. That's the second thing we need to do. And over to you, Mr. Chef. I don't want to make this video so long.
For me, the point and hit the nail as it is. First of all, I heard that there was a Twitter space organized by the LGBTQI community members. There were a lot of activists. I heard BC Alimi was in it, Matthew Blaze, the rest of them. And I told them, I asked somebody that was in that Twitter space, that please give me concrete evidence. Give me, what was the call to action? At the end of that meeting, what was the call to action? What did they finally conclude with? He said, we're just saying, get pepper spray, get this, get that. Get... First of all, activists should stop coming on stories to trend or to blow, or because you need content, or because you are seeking content, or because you, if you've not, it's funny that even no activists spoken about it before you got to this point. At least we can, one thing we can beat our chest off is that we did a video of talking about this issue before it finally began to unravel, stating statistics, calling out people name that have gone before. But we have like opportunity in the community who call themselves activists, jump on anything to be called like trailblazers without no call to action, no action involved. Basically, they are the richest among them. We cannot outshine them in money. They are richer than us, more influential. When they speak, people listen. But yeah, they decide to use it to amass word from. That's the way it's looking for me. Because I do not know why you would have a space, and what you guys are even battling for is, oh, let's not reveal his name. Let's not call his name. Let's not even go on Instablog and read the comments on the comment section. And you would wonder if truly this is a sane society. And I do not blame some comments, because some of the comments I saw there were actually questioning what BCR is. Because basically, the community, a lot of videos, nobody even saw the videos, basically. I'm sure they did not, but community members, a lot of us have the video. But what they could get to hold on to was the message from BCR. And people were asking vital questions like, what does this have to do with Nigeria? Because the fact they are saying to say, oh, Nigeria, they are killings of LGBTQ community members in every country. It's like a worldwide thing. But people are putting measures in place to make sure community members are safe in their own countries. What are the measures you are using as an activist to join with community members in your own country to make them safer? First question. Second question is that, why are you not being truthful about the entire thing? The thing is just being back and forth. Nobody wants to be truthful about it. You are trying to make it like a speech, like a world conference speech. Give them the facts and figures. If the name has to be there, let the name be there. Somebody has to, like what they say. They say a picture speaks better than 1,000 words. People need to know that somebody actually died. Imagine one of the comments saying, oh, I don't believe anything on Twitter. Anything on Twitter and TikTok is just for cruise. People lie a lot. I don't know why we'll get to this. Facts and figures should be in place. There should be a picture. I feel like that video should even get to Instablog. And bloggers need to see what is happening with the community. This is like the biggest way that they can know, find out what's happening. But obviously, it has also been swept under the carpet again. And thirdly,
no, it will not. It will not be swept under the carpet, because we will make sure the story rise to any point it needs to rise. We will create the awareness that the story deserves.
It is well. And the third for me, the final point for me is that, how are community members even making sure? Do you even care? That is like the biggest question I'm willing to ask community members. Do you even care about anything going on in the community? Because I know when I was shouting this, I remember a CEO of an NGO. Don't mention your name on my show, not to make you popular. Take men to me and use the word, I was plaguing the community by the information that people die every day and death is natural. I think I sent you that screenshot, and death is natural.
Yes.
And I was wondering that is a joke or what? And I said, see, ketos are the ones plaguing the community. Do not even use me. Do not put me in that same word, that same bracket. And secondly, again, you guys say death is natural every day. Have you investigated? How many deaths have you investigated to say that, oh, this death is natural and this death is unnatural? Especially when they are young people dying. If they were old people, we would have said, oh, they have come of age. But these are young people, aspiring people that are dead. But like the community, we do not care.
And
Like
far from them being young people, they died mysteriously. No record, no sickness. They just died like that. Just to put that there.
Let me that is not serial killing. It's just a killer. Serial killers have a pattern, this and that. But there is obviously a pattern for somebody that cares to see. The pattern is that they are killing LGBTQI community members. So that's already a pattern. So people will just try. I tell community members that me, I'm just fed up. Honestly, you know me, left to myself, I would not have even bothered myself. But it comes to, this is what we do every time. It comes to, this is our duty to enlighten the community, to make the community know what's happening. So the first point of action, because like I said, like what I said too, I said this is not like a scream movie that you need a journalist. You would believe in a journalist when you need one. When we used to say it before, nobody believed in us. All of a sudden, everybody are now coming to our doorstep, asking us as if we are the alphas and omega, the omni knowest, the ones in charge of the information diary in this thing. But we do not know. We are speechless as people. This is just the only thing where we said that we know we sat down, we had conversation and said a lot of community members died in 2021. And it's unnatural for community members to just be dying, but nobody was willing to talk about it. And we decided to speak about it. And people said, oh, it was natural. And now that it seems like it's becoming much more bolder, because that's the same way we left keto. Keto was something that was not very popular in the old days until it began to rise and rise and rise. And now we have like a keto epidemic everywhere that has spread nationwide and is wiping out community members. This is like the same thing too with the serial killing. People are killing community members with poison. Some of them are killing community members using them for ritual. Some of them are killing community members and even robbing them in their own homes. I feel like this is even almost like a case of keto to me. I don't want to even bother myself in connecting any dots because, when you do diligent work, the same community members will tell you that who sent you to do the work. If it backfires, they'll say, oh, who sent you? That this and that. So it's just a whole mess for me. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to keep tabs on this story and we want community members to speak out. So we'll drop the link for you guys to that anonymous link. You guys should write what you feel about this, write what you know, give us more information, like give us a leading, what's that word, a pinpoint to what we can actually follow. And it is just well. That's our offering for Q Talk for this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the next episode. See you guys later. Peace out.